1212, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. This is the Alpha Facts. to hit that line if you want to begin. $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, smash that like if you want to begin. You guys are missing out. Literally, the market is moving. I'm going to begin when we hit 100 likes on YouTube. Go on if you want to start.
is all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
Wagwan, good afternoon. 1212. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Excellent. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, señor? Dos cervezas, por favor. Hello. I don't even know where to put it. It's no longer a channel, is it? But basically, quickly just looking at gold. Obviously, we started to break down the market structure. Nice impulse move to the downside, broke what it looked like a bear flag pattern, and if it is a bear flag pattern, then it should come back to retest somewhere around here and then continue further down. Now, how deep is down? Market will tell. But for now, I think we have a good chance that market is going to continue lower. But if you look at the higher time frame, yes, beautiful, nice bearish market structure, but we have a little bit of gap between the current market price and this downward ascending trend line. You know, I don't really trust trend lines, but trend is your friend, and we can use it as a visual guide to see which direction market is heading. And following last week's fundamentals on the market, which I missed, I wasn't streaming, I was trading a little bit, but I wasn't fully following. Then my friends in the Zoom kindly updated me to this morning that we had PMI last week, we had CPI last week, we had so many things. And despite, you know, the fuel prices dropping and everything was pointing into the direction that the inflation should have been, you know, normalize a little bit or continue to drop, but it wasn't the case. Like, the actual CPI was decreasing, but if you look at the core CPI, which excludes the two most volatile assets, food and energy, it was actually double. So it was a 0.6% increase compared to 0.3, which was last time, and the forecast was somewhere in between, or lower, can't remember. But the takeaway is that the core CPI inflation was double than last time, which again gave a green light to the Fed to go ahead with interest rate increase. But we know exactly that the Fed is going to increase interest rate this week. There's nothing new. Now what changed is they have to pull 100 basis point, or the market priced in 100 basis point rate hike for Wednesday evening, and I think that would be the good thing to do, the honest thing to do, because the Fed has been prolonging way too long the intervention to the market. Where we started at the beginning of the year, actually let me just change the thing. So where we started at the beginning of the year, the Fed said that, oh, don't worry, inflation is transitory. That was J. Powell's words. March, when the war started, gold shoot out, and obviously things got escalated in terms of the inflation. By June, the Fed was saying, well, we might have some inflation and we need to do something about it. And then July, August, September came. And now we're on the verge that, oh shit, yes, we need to do something. The only way that the Fed can do right now is if they front load, meaning that they're going to aggressively increase interest rate. Not that it's going to miraculously help inflation to get down to 2%, which is the Fed target rate, but it's better than, you know, just sticking to the 25, 50, and now looks minuscule 75 basis point rate hike. So I think the Fed is going to raise interest rate by 100 basis point this month, this week, this Wednesday. They have to, honestly. If you look at the yields on the global markets, the US is definitely ahead of the yield game. Let me pull it up. Global yields. Increase this. Now I showed this chart to you guys in the morning that Canada and US, if you look at the short end of the yield curve, you know, maturity of 2-3 years. So not looking at the long end, because long end is the expectation of growth. The short end is the expectation of interest rate, the expectation of near-term future of investors. The US and Canada is definitely ahead of the game. Canada joined the club of 3% when they raised 100 basis points a few months ago. So they leading Australia, Germany, Great Britain, lagging behind, and Germany is way behind the yield curve. And Japan, obviously, with ultra loose monetary policy, is you know, at the end. So if the Fed is going to increase interest rate with, doesn't matter if it's 75 or 100 basis point, then we can see that it would push yields way above to 4%. This one thingy. So it would increase yields all the way on the 10-year. Okay, muted Yoni. So it would increase the yields, the well-sold 4%. Now if the yields increase above 4%, that would mean that the real rates, which is the nominal interest rate minus the inflation, that gives you the real rate, the actual value of money, future money, how much money is your money worth, it would put, you know, 4%. And, you know, 4% in the world of banking, investment banking, it's a really, really good return, the world of finance. So I think we can use the floor, we can use the trend line on the yields markets, the fixed income market, because definitely, even if we have a little bit of pullback in terms of yields, that's going to go higher, way above 4%. Let me show you. Yields on the 10-year treasury yield is going to be somewhere around this level. So it's a long way to go. Now, if you add the gold chart, you can see that gold has a long way to go down. 1600 this month, or maybe early next month. And this year, we're definitely going to see 1600, even 1550. I wouldn't go much further because I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So I don't want to, you know, sound too future-looking, future forecasting. Did I explain everything? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's quite clear.
Yeah, we're going to have interest rate decisions this week. Wednesday, Fed. Wednesday is, you know, the Fed is always the first in the line, you know, the biggest economy. And then Thursday going to be followed by Bank of Japan and the Swiss National Bank and Bank of England as well. So it's not just one, but 4 major central banks are going to increase interest rate. It's definitely the game of the rates. How is it going to affect the gold market? What do you think?
Is it gonna drive the price down?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mentioned many times, but we have to repeat these things. Gold doesn't bear any interest, which means that if the yields are going up, interest rates getting paid for the investors, then you know, it's going to be really bad for gold, because the opportunity cost to hold gold becomes very expensive in terms of returns. It's not going to pay any return. But the yields on the bonds are definitely going to pay returns.
So
Someone asked, Notla Mabobo is asking about US30. I'm bearish in US30, but US30 is a different kind of breed. US30 is a centralized market where people can buy and sell shares in companies, but because it's centralized, because it's regulated, it works a little bit different than other markets. Naked short is not allowed on stock markets, and indices are a little bit different. I know we trade CFDs, but the price that you see on the CFD market is derived from the actual market, from the options market, from the stock market, from the derivatives market. And if people who started shorting here, they have to borrow stock because they're not allowed to short naked. It's illegal in institutional books. So they have to borrow, and when they cash out, for example, like here, they have to buy a stock. So sell when they cash out is a buy, because they have to return that stock to the lender, but obviously bought at a cheaper price. And that's the difference between these two is going to be the profit for the sellers. So we can have traps, for example, when big institutions cash out or big traders cash out, then it could have an effect of prices pulling back aggressively, which can you really differentiate between an actual rally and just a cashing out? No, you can't. So stock market, I'm short, but let's come back to that at a later time. So for now, I'm just going to observe the gold market. Oh, I forgot to mention USD Japanese yen. Now in USD Japanese yen I'm expecting further upward movement. But obviously with the gold market, with the stock market, I'm expecting a pullback today and tomorrow. This is why I'm saying that be careful when you go ultra short, because the market can pull back. It's not the day of the interest rate increase, it's going to be on Wednesday evening. So what I'm expecting, if you look back the time of the interest rate increase, it's going to be definitely bearish for every market apart from the US dollar. That's going to be bullish. But on the day of Wednesday, the market is going to be flat, moving sideways, and Tuesday and today it's going to be a bitchy market. But we managed to catch some nice drops this morning, just running in about 50 pips profit. And let's see how the market is reacting, because we want to see, is there anything in the calendar today? No, nothing. I'll just observe the market. Quick question, 269 minus 69, how much is that?
200.
200. People didn't press the like button on the stream. Why is that? You don't like the stream? You don't like the information you're getting? You forgot to hit the like button? Yeah, I don't know what's the reason, but it's it hurts.
Maybe it's because it's Monday, People are not waked up yet.
They sleep on Mondays? Wow.
Yeah.
Easy life, innit? A lot of 69s, yeah. Let's see. 46 people in the Zoom. They're not sleeping. People aren't sleeping. They're watching the stream. B says your favorite number, lol. Yeah, why 9 and 69? The gold market is waking up. Let's see if it's currently retesting yesterday's opening price. Is it going to pull back to the channel, the bear flag? Definitely we see some reaction. It's 220. There's nothing major at this time. Ooh. Someone having lunch?
Yeah, it's me. Doesn't disturb people.
No, enjoy your lunch. What are you having for lunch?
Rice and meat.
I had the same.
Big spirit meets each other.
What kind of meat you having?
It's beef.
Turkey, isn't it too dry?
No, I made it in the oven, you know. It's okay.
Nice and juicy turkey.
Yeah.
Okay, so now price is massaging the previous close, which was yesterday's open. Let's see how is it going to react to that. It's quite a bullish reaction. Unchained Furry asking, hi Tamash, aren't we at support? What kind of support? Child support?
I think he's talking about the Fibonacci support, the 7-8.
Oh, let's see. So I'm just trying to reply to messages to friends. Still massaging yesterday's opening price. If it pulls back below the opening price, I think we have some good chances that price is going to continue further down. If it doesn't, and if it respects, well, there's nothing lost, because we just have to look at the higher time frame. And the furthest it can pull back is 1670, which is not ideal. It's like 70 pips, but we'll see. Because what I'm going to, if it pulls back, then I showed you this chart before, which represents the 10-year Treasury yield. Now, the 10-year Treasury yield is a perfect, the most accurate indicator, forecaster tool for gold. And I'll show you why. So in the chart, you can see 10-year Treasury yields, and you can see gold price. If I just go to the daily chart, how can I normalize it? Pin. Yeah, you can see it's a perfect indirect correlation. So when the yields are rising, gold is going down. So if it pulls back and if it goes a little bit higher, then I'm going to set an alert. And then we're going to continue selling, but first we need the yields to pull back. It looks like we're going to have a pullback. I'll just put it more reasonable target. This one, I'm going to show you the 10-year. Let's see how he's going to react. It's quite an aggressive reaction. Yep, Zitafira on YouTube says yield making a pullback. It does, and that's why you see gold is reacting.
I think 70, 72 would be a nice sell zone.
1772.
70, 72.
1772.
No, 7072.
1670, 1672. That's what it is.
Ah, 1670. Yeah, that's lines up with the daily pivot. Do you agree with that?
And also with the Fibonacci golden zone.
Mm-hmm.
And also with the trend.
Right, let's just watch the market.
We have a complete corrective structure on gold, lower time frame.
Which means 15?
Potentially, yes, we can. It can go down from here.
Yeah.
From wave count.
It started as a really nice bear flag, but then started with the fake outs. From Elliott wave count perspective.
No, just an ABC correction. Just an ABC correction, and it's a nice one. So from that point of view, this can be a corrective wave, and we can see a reversal.
Hey, hopefully it's going to pull back.
Yeah, this is a critical zone here. This is a retest now. Let's see. So far, so good.
I got an SL on top of the candle. We will see.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable to look for sells for various confirmations. One of them is actually mentioned by Ali. And if he is selling, I'm selling too. Nice reaction. USD Japanese yen is going to shoot out. If not today, then by Wednesday. 100% for sure. And for now, just selling gold.
Come on, gold, don't be shy.
Someone's MetaTrader is playing up. I can hear it in the background.
Tamam. On this goal, like you set your TP based on the pivots, or you have other ideas for the TP?
No, I use the pivots now, but it pretty much lines up with the Fibonacci. If I put it here, same thing. So I would take...
because it's after this support. Sorry. After this, if it breaks down, there will be nothing on the left, like for a long time.
Yeah,
right?
but it's not a problem because let me show you historically
Okay.
when it was selling off back in 2011. So after the financial crisis, when obviously the monetary easing and then tightening, and the whole monetary cycle started. There was not much on the I was on the left, but it was kept selling off in a really orderly way. I think what we're going to see now is exactly the same scenario. So look at this, take a look at this, and go back to 2011.
Yeah, on the
It's
daily
exactly the
chart.
same. Look at this, yeah, daily. Actually, I'm gonna put it on. Does it look familiar?
Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
nearly the same pattern, like same movement in general.
Yeah, same thing. But surprisingly, S&P 500 moves exactly the same way as it did in 2008, and you know, we nowhere near the bottom. Jesus, Usman, you scared the shit out of me.
This was his entry. This happens to me a lot. Like I'm trading like intraday, so like, if I go way back, I don't know, like mostly my problems will be with setting up the TV, you know.
What's the problem if you go way back?
I mean, my problem is what TP to expect. Like a lot of times I put it too far.
You know, there's multiple different ways to set your take profit level. You can use, if you're very emotional, use Fibonacci, use pivots, look left on the chart. But either one of these you choose, the first take profit should be always the previous high or low, in my opinion. That's my trading rule. Or you can do another alternative way, is that if you have a set daily target which you're aiming to achieve, because it's unrealistic to have always you know, achieved the same target, but if you're aiming for the same target, because you know, it can be pips, can be money, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it can be
but
percentage.
once you make it, just close it down and walk away. You've done your job. You don't have to work more, because you know, the more you trade, the bigger the risk that you're going to lose that money.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Thomas, I
Marwan.
uploaded the file on the group chat. This is for the pivots on MT4. Same pivots. You can add it on the MT4. It's nice.
How can I install it?
Just copy it to the folder of the indicators, and then just upload it.
Let me try it live on YouTube. Where's my contents? Do you know which folder is for the indicators? Is it resources?
Just a second. You can.
There should be a menu, open folder or something like that.
On Windows or Mac?
Mac.
It doesn't matter, I think. Or
Mac?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Mac is a bit different. Like you have to go something.
Yeah, if you can get me the path, I can copy it,
Yeah, just
paste it. No. Or I can do the same, how to say, archaic method I did with the pip counter. So I just copy and paste the script into one of the existing indicators.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. And it's done. So all I have to do is restart my MetaTrader, because it doesn't like, I have to reset it. Let's see whether it's worked or not.
Okay, I'm sending the path.
You can open the path from MetaTrader itself. It has an option to open the data folder.
It did work. It did work.
Thomas, try this. You go from Finder, go and press the option button. You will see library.
Finder.
Open it. Yes.
Yep.
1 second. I lost it. Okay. You got to go and press the option. You will see library. Open it.
Just option. It doesn't. Anyway, I sorted it out. It's fine. It's working on me.
Okay. Okay.
But thanks. I see Marwan's path. All right. In the meantime, gold is climbing up. You can see that the yields are also climbing back to the pivot, and that is going to be our entry point. So the short is coming for gold pretty soon.
Let's see if we get a double top.
Maybe. Yeah. Yep. Muhammad Afik Zahari is asking, please check USD Swiss franc. But fortunately, buddy, I don't trade any of the Swiss francs or Swiss pairs. I think it's Isaac in our team who does. He loves that shit, but I can't trade it. For some reason, it's not my favorite.
That pair is one of a kind, actually. It moves on its own.
Yeah.
Different planets. So far, double top respected.
Mm-hmm. And it came back to the top of the bear flag. Yusef Kiarak is asking, how many pairs do you trade? The least amount possible. Gold, US30 and USD Japanese yen in the past few months. No need to trade anything else. I mean, even one can pay the bills. The more you trade, the more you have on your watch list, the worse performance you're going to get. Agree or disagree?
Totally agree with you.
100% agree.
And if you watch every trick, you trade like a dick. Said by Anton Creel.
When I have a little issue, you know, I just put the pivot
Just put
point
some
on
cream on it.
MT4.
Put some cream on it.
I put the pivot point on MT4 and I have the two different ones that gets on my screen, and that's messy right now.
Yeah, I try to figure out how the pivot in MetaTrader works, but the reality is that I hate to use any indicators or any charting in MetaTrader because it's messy. That's why we use TradingView. It's so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, on MetaTrader, I only added the pivot lines only. No, nothing else.
Does it give you the same as in TradingView?
Yes.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Double confirmation. Yusuf is asking, why did you pick these pairs? Why do you like blonde woman or man? I don't know. I just more comfortable trading these. Just like it. Yep. Now my MetaTrader is working again. I'm more comfortable trading these for many years now. Don't know. I like them. Gold is obviously can be really tough because it likes to move sideways a lot, but it can also pay very dearly if you can catch a nice bull run or a sell-off. Let's have a look on. I haven't used indicators for a long time. Let's see what does the RSI. Oh, RSI is right bang on the 50% level at 30-minute time frame, which can be a very good resistance level. On the 4-hour time frame. In a 2-hour time frame, it just went below the moving average, which is another confirmation that it's good for sell. Let's see what the market wants. But RSI is looking good.
Yeah, gold, come on, don't be shy, man.
Be careful. What is it? A vacant says, be careful what you wish, guys, because market is not blue fairy. Said by a vacant, or written by a vacant.
I have no idea who I'm going on.
Yeah. I mean, be careful because the market can whoop your ass in a second that you don't even realize, and your bets are down. Nyugodtan beszéltek. wakey wakey. Is anyone here?
Yeah. It's too focused.
Yep.
Doesn't sound like it. Sounds like you guys ignoring me.
Never.
What's up, my friend? What's up?
Just praying for gold to go down.
Let's play in Catholic, in Arabic, in Jewish, in Hindi.
Yeah, everybody.
How many? Do you guys remember the first time when you started trading? How many times you said, "Oh, please God, just wish it drop." You know, just 10 pips. And you started hoping, and the sleepless nights.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Who said that we stopped? I still pray for it.
I do sometimes as well, like, oh fuck, no, it's moving against me, like, no, please. But, you know, since I manage risk, it's not a problem.
Yeah, that's the only difference. Now we have stop loss. Before the account balance was the stop loss.
Yes, Jesus is my stop loss. Let's have a look on the yields. What are the yields doing? Because yields are king. It looks like gold is gonna push a little bit higher, maybe to retest the daily pivot and then drop.
Okay, we have a bull flag on pound dollar, which is not a bull flag, it's a corrective pattern, which indicates the potential pump up.
Pound dollar.
Yeah, and that could mean also a push on gold before dropping again.
Now we're talking. Give me some ideas, trading ideas. What's the corrective pattern?
Well, it's a channel actually. It's a channel.
Channel, you say?
Yeah, it's a corrective channel.
Something like this?
On what time frame? This is 5 minutes time frame.
Ah, okay. I'm looking at the 2 hours, but still.
Oh no.
Ah, okay. I see. So what you're showing is that this channel, and I think you're expecting a further upward movement to here, right?
Something like that. Doesn't have to be to the top. But I like to correlate pairs.
%63% of people on YouTube are expecting gold to drop today. Girolo Valva is asking about my view on USD Japanese yen. Well, it's quite simple, my friend. Let me show you my view on USD Japanese yen. My view on USD Japanese yen is unchanged. Buy at the top, go long. I mean, honestly, what's changed? It's bullish as hell. If the Fed raises interest rate to another 75, 100, or even just 50 basis point, I showed you already that the US is so ahead of the game of rates and other central banks' yields. Well, Canada is catching up, but look at this. The US is giving the highest return on the 2-year Treasury bond yield. The US, I could show you that 5-year, the 10-year, doesn't matter what maturity, US is ahead. And they are about to raise interest rate this week, which would mean the real rates would go certainly definitely positive, and the yields on the different maturing assets, 2-year, 5-year, 10-year, would be well above 4%, 5% in some cases. So, and because these US government bonds are denominated in US dollar, guess what's going to happen to the US dollar? It's going to shoot up. But that's not financial advice, and that's purely my speculation and opinion based on a few years of experience working in banking and finance and trading. You know, economics sometimes doesn't work the same as trendline. It doesn't work sometimes. And I was looking at the yields. Yes, let's have a look on the yields. It looks like gold is respecting our analysis. Very nice. Very nice drop. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. The ride is coming down.
Yeah, finally.
For now. Lukman Ayub says, sir, I buy gold at 1690. Can you expect going up? No, absolutely not. If you bought gold at 1690, honestly, I'd never give financial advice, but I would advise to close it as soon as possible and get out. There's nothing would push gold up. Only if World War III could help gold to go higher. But if you look at the interest rate environment that I showed you before, the global yields, not the global yields I wanted to show you. How do I change it to the 10 years? Now yields are definitely increasing, and you can see in the past years how the global central banks, United States, United Kingdom, Bank of Japan, Deutsche Bank, Canada, Australia started increasing interest rate to fight inflation. Now, the higher the interest rate, and when the real yields, the nominal minus the inflation, is turning into positive, the opportunity cost to hold gold is just way too expensive for investors, and therefore they're going to ditch gold because gold doesn't bear any interest, but the bonds do. So which one would you choose if you were an investor? A shiny yellow metal that doesn't bring any return in a high interest rate environment, or the lazy, the cozy, the juicy carry trade that comes from the coupon payments on these government bonds, i.e. the interest rate, in layman terms? Of course you would choose interest rate. That's why I would say get out of gold if you're buying. Shakunti is asking my view about Aussie dollar, US dollar. Well, that's for another day. That's for the morning briefings. Because then we're going to jump in between, oh, what's your opinion about Zimbabwe and Hungarian forint and, you know, all of that. Polish zloty. No, I have to place the limit. Bilal, are you washing your brushing your tooth?
Yes. You know, hygiene is important.
It's true. It's true. And gold is now running 15 pips of profit, ladies and gentlemen.
Please, Bilal, don't have a shower next time.
But
With activated camera.
yeah, turn on your camera at least. Maybe it's going to help on my viewers, because my viewers on YouTube, they're not pressing the like button. 285 people watching, only 135 press the like button. So what do I have to do to, for this benefit to press the like button?
They forgot about the gold and the like button correlation.
Max Demand says on
They
YouTube,
wanted
Thomas.
to go down.
Sorry?
The correlation between gold and the like button.
Yeah. If you hit the like button, gold is gonna drop. And Max Demand on YouTube asking Tomasz, this Wednesday there is FOMC coming up. You gonna make live that day? Maybe. I'm planning to do it for the team. Whether I'm gonna do it for you, well, you're not really putting your weight in this job. It's a two-way street. You want to live stream, you have to press the likes, you have to comment, you have to say good things. No, just kidding. Just hit the like button. Of course I'm gonna be live.
Hello, director.
Hello, Edwin Cat Kiva. Goodbye, Edwin.
That was quick.
When Ali Balazar says on YouTube, when Ali speaks, it's like when you are in an airplane and pilot speaks to people. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Yeah, Ali has a good voice. Boring Monday, isn't it?
Yeah, but you need Monday to get through the week.
Yeah, but you notice that
there is Lagarde talking tomorrow.
Sorry, what did you ask?
There is Lagarde talking tomorrow.
Lagarde.
Yeah.
Yeah. She. Does she? I haven't even noticed. Most likely.
Yeah, it's tomorrow at 7 p.m.
I don't think we're gonna see any volatility before the US session commences.
It's only 25 minutes away.
Yeah. Because even looking at the lower time frames, the candles are just repeating themselves. That's it.
So, quick question to people on YouTube. Do you know how the interest rate decision on Wednesday going to affect the US dollar, gold market, stock market, any market? Do you trade regularly high impact events? Do you have a plan? Or what is your strategy when you're trading these events? Do you know when to buy, when to sell? Can you interpret, can you translate the outcomes of these events into a tradable strategy? Yeah, I see very good answers on YouTube. Seems like people are listening, or they came with some really good educational background, or they done the homework in terms of, you know, how is the interest rate increase going to affect these markets. Gold is in 11 pips of profit.
You were right this morning when you said it's going to be good to scalp pre to interest rate decision. I think those days are going to be great for scalping rather than swings.
Yeah, definitely. Especially today. Tomorrow, are we going to see some volatility? Maybe not. But Wednesday is going to be a killer during the day. So I'm planning to do the live stream in the evening as we did last time. 7 p.m. European time.
I'm glad I got the rest of the week off from Wednesday to trade with you. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Mr. Taz. I'm very good, thank you so much. Very good. How are you?
I'm all right, just on a quick break. 2 more days of work and then the rest of the week off. So getting ready to trade with you for the rest of the week.
Very good. You can double your money within 24 hours. Remember that.
No. I will 5 times my money by Friday.
You 5 times your money? God, where can I invest? Do you have MetaTrader 4 or 5?
Invest.com, invest.
David Rose on YouTube is asking, Tomasz, what market do you think has the biggest Friday effect? Well, I'm glad you're asking, sir. I can definitely tell you it's the booze market that has the biggest Friday effect, 100%, without any doubt.
In which country exactly is that?
Well, not Middle East.
What is a Friday effect?
I don't know what's the Friday effect, but, you know, Friday effect could be, maybe I think what he meant is the, you know, position liquidation, profit taking, all that.
Okay.
I see David did appreciate my answer. He liked it. And I'm right.
Thomas, are you still in your positions from the morning Zoom?
No, I closed it down.
Okay.
And I re-entered now with the one you see on the chart, even a little bit lower.
How about the USDJPY?
I'm still in that. I'm still in that since actually last week. USD Japanese yen.
Yeah. I was taking profits and re-entering on dips, and I just re-entered today again.
Yeah. Louis the Boy Cube says gold buy. It's simple. Read the 1 hour and hour chart. Well, if Louis says, go ahead.
Sorry, I missed the last part.
No, it's Louis. I think he's new to the stream, so he doesn't know how things run. But you know, if you have a strong opinion about, in this case, a gold buy, give some background information about what things we need to look at, because maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. You know, so I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying to anyone that you're incorrect or wrong, but give some more information, some more depth to your logical reasoning, so we can understand which direction you're coming from, and then we can give some feedback whether you're right or wrong.
Okay, I think he means the 1 hour candle close is almost engulfing to the other one, to the previous one. Yeah, but that's not enough indicator. It goes from, I can take it a different perspective, like if you take the wave analysis perspective, then we have a very nice corrective pattern, a full correction ABC.
Which one is the A?
Let me share the chart on the...
Yeah, so I can mark it up so everyone can see it. Igen, tessék. Szia, Horváth Tamás vagyok. Szerintem te közöttük. Szia. Igen, én hívtam. Igazából egy kereskedelmi és láttam az interneten, hogy foglalkozol MetaTrader programozással, és az egyik fejlesztőmmel dolgozunk egy projekten, és ő nem nagyon ért a MetaTraderhez, és reménykedtünk benne, hogy esetleg rajtad keresztül nyerhetőleg föl tudnak zárkóztatni, foglalkozom ilyennel. Amire szintén
On the 15 minutes, we got a nice RSI divergence.
I think he's on the phone right now.
Here we go.
Free.
Where do you send it?
Share your
Sorry.
Sorry?
On the share your charts.
Ah, share your chart. Okay, thanks.
I'm not saying the guy is wrong. I'm just saying that from different perspective, you see different analysis and you have different conclusions. That's why we have part of the team maybe shorting and the other part might be going long.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I think the best explanation is the yield and the income explanation, and therefore I think short is the best direction in my opinion, because the yields are increasing and the dollar is strong again. And
we have to stick to an analysis and pick a direction based on your analysis. And worst scenario, stop loss will hit.
Yes.
Nem is ilyenre vagyok kíváncsi, tehát most már szerintem már ahogy így elkezdtél beszélni, már egy picit jobban átláttam. Nekünk valóban a szerver oldalon, ha nem is tud segíteni, de ugye nekünk van egy brokerrel, ciklusú brokerrel.
Also the RSI divergence works so many times. It's now 15 minutes it gave me an indication there is one, and then suddenly it start dropping. So,
yeah.
And the mentioned double top is in time frame 5 minutes.
Yeah, that chart that I shared, it's the correction basically, and because it's a low time frame correction, it's on 5 minutes. Yes.
Okay.
You gotta zoom in to find it out on your trading view.
Yes, I see it.
What have you done with Fomc, guys?
Done the fun.
Counting the money in the let me translate.
Wife is cold.
You can say it in German, no problem for me.
Seller, counting the money in seller.
Okay.
No.
What does that mean?
Yes, I understand. Yeah. Did I miss something, guys, today?
Not yet.
Are you coming from the seller or someone?
I think your microphone is a little bit hidden.
Is it better?
Sounds like now it sounds like that you're behind something fabric or like that.
Oh, awesome. Is it better now?
I don't think so, but maybe
you need to change your mic, Raoul.
Oh,
Start
I know
a different voice.
Yes, I know. I had to yesterday with this tablet, and it didn't respond, so I changed it to my.
It's a kind of distorted.
Did you drop your mic, Raoul?
And now?
Oh, now it's okay.
Oh my
Yes.
god! Yeah, now it's bulletproof.
Now it's bulletproof. Terminator.
Yeah.
No, I was
voice we know.
yesterday with Alan. I had a chat with Alan, but he didn't hear my headset. I don't know what the reason was. So I had my headset and moved it to my laptop's microphone. It's good. It said that it was still like that. Oh yeah. Do we have YouTube also with? Yes. Out with the likes. Only 170 guys. Oh.
US session is gonna open.
Not yet. 10 minutes, 9 minutes.
Yeah.
I think in 5M5 we have the right reaction that we want. They mentioned a double top, and now it's going into the seller. Are you guys still here? What did you say?
I wanted to know if you guys are still here.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Gold finally moving a little bit.
Somebody using scorecards or creating own scorecards?
Sorry, what did you say?
Somebody using scorecards or create own scorecards?
What is that?
I'm not sure. I prepare something and then I try to explain it.
Okay.
That sounded like a poker tool.
No, it's not. It's not. No poker. It's
scorecard is that where you notice your way of trading, what was the winning charge and not.
Yeah, maybe scorecards could help you to identify the direction, and you can build scorecards.
COT. Say COT, you mean COT card?
Yeah, COT. You could also include COT reports. Do you mean COT?
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, maybe in terms of the US dollar, you could create scorecards with the help of the money supply and the percentage change about the monthly supply. Yeah. And therefore you can let me translate the word, please.
You get a score from 4 to 1.
Yes, score 4 to 1 or 10 to 0, and
yeah, I know. I don't know how to use it, but I have seen it.
Yes. Christine had mentioned it in the past, and since this hint. I hope hint is the correct word.
Hint, it's good.
Yeah, since that hint, I try to understand and read about scorecard and try to understand the PPI, the CMI, and NFP, etc., etc. But you have to, you need Excel skills.
Yeah. Well, Excel is not the problem. I have no clue how you come to that score.
Yes, that's a problem. How to define what change results in a scorecard.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult topic, but I think that's the right direction.
Yeah.
Patrick, can I ask you how you write this scorecard? How do you spell it?
I write it in our Discord.
Okay, let me check.
Guys, somebody check up on Thomas. He's been kidnapped.
No, he's on camera on YouTube.
It's an cardboard Thomas. Oh no, it moves.
Gold is blocking. You can come back. Come on, man.
Oh yes, yes.
He's on the phone. I have the idea. Looks like. No, fucking hell! You fixed that roof, and the kitchen has been ready next week also.
All your profit is gone.
I have no profit yet today.
Raoul?
Yeah.
On Discord, you are Raoul Aka Rooster, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's also known as AKA.
AKA.
Also known as AKA.
Yeah, I'm a friend of easy and clear names and yeah, clear statements.
The special meaning, rooster. Right, guys?
We don't want to tell the guy the story, Raul. Come on.
Wagwan.
I did it all. Are you
One
back
second.
or?
Yeah, I
Yeah, we
just
hear
got a
you.
phone call.
Yes, we saw that.
Can you go back, Thomas, because gold was dropping while you were on the phone?
Sorry. It was dropping. Wow, that was a nice. It was running in about 40 pips profit, and when I came back, it's no longer dropping. I cannot double my money.
It go up again. But that's the
Sometimes
market
it's good,
opening.
sometimes it's shit. It looks like it's really respecting that bear flag.
It's the opening of New York. The manipulation of
New York.
bum 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 ba da da da. Hey Thomas, I have a question.
I still into women.
Yes, you never hear me ask that. LBMA, what is it? London Brilliant Market Association.
The
You know,
bullion
Red?
market. Yeah. London Bullion Market
In
Association.
what way they can direct the gold or the
It's an exchange. That's where the
It's an
actual
exchange,
physical.
okay.
Yeah, it's the. They have different services, but the core service is the exchange.
Okay, I thought it was a group of investors or something like that. And is Moscow try to set up something like that similar to
Is-
get more
uh,
control over gold? I wrote something.
They might
something
have
about that.
because
What is the Moscow gold standard or something like that?
there are different
Can you compare that?
exchanges.
Hmm?
There are different exchanges all around the world.
But LBMA is the most influential group
Yeah,
then. Okay. I never heard about them.
Oh, why is gold going up, sir? Oh, Conscious Trader is asking about SMC. SMC, is it the new fast food chain?
YMCA, you mean?
Or is it the smart
No,
money
smart-
concept?
Smart money concept. The smart
Which
money
basically it's buy the previous low and sell the previous high.
Yeah. Support and resistance, one call it order blocks.
It's yeah, but it
The
just
other
they're
support
drawing
and
straight
resistance.
lines. They're drawing straight lines, and then yeah, but maybe a little bit more that they're looking for
Candle patterns.
yeah, candle patterns, the engulfing candles, but pretty much they're selling at resistance and buying at support. So no,
Actually, it's really a price action.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Nothing more.
every single SMC trader I spoke to, they are so freaking cocky that they say that, oh, you trading retail, or and they look down at you. I was like, you fucking moron, you selling resistance, and you're telling other people that oh, you trading retail. You a bunch of. It's easy to fool people
It's simply lower low and higher high and this kind of thing. So it's simple price action with a support and resistance, and they also use this order block, which is from ICT things. So it's kind of mix, but yeah, they have like price action, but they give it a new name and this kind of thing. So this is my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
The idea is about calling it a smart money concept is because you can hit a high reward ratio risking a very little money. So that's all about it.
That perspective, you know, when you're trying to literally minimize the stop loss based on the previous wicks and lows and bottoms, it can be a profitable strategy because you're using really tight stop loss. But what are the chances that price is going to have an equal double bottom? It's like 30%. Yes, it does work many times or sometimes, but it's not always.
Actually, I think they came with this smart money concept things or methodology, which is based on price action, but they talking about like smart money and dumb money, or maybe about the institutional traders and also trailer traders and these kind of things.
When I worked at the hedge fund, we were on the buy side, so we were buying government bonds, we were buying corporate bonds. I was a corporate bond trader, not government, but we did buy on the futures market. And we were the smart money because we worked in a fixed income market which was not available for any retail investor or anyone, not even institutions, because we had to have certain licenses validated and approved by the Financial Conduct Authority, and still my name is still to the date is in the Financial Conduct Authority registry as an approved trader. So long story short, those people who trade the smart money, those people are registered, those people have access to capital markets. You know, they're good people. They understand repo market, forward market, derivatives market, everything. So they have access to money market, fixed income market, and capital markets in general as a collective. And that's the smart money. I was the smart money. I was working as a smart money trader. Have I ever heard about smart money concept when I was you know, trading at capital markets? No, I haven't. I never ever. So I think someone came up with this that, oh yeah, trade like a bank, but you know, trust me, banks don't trade the way you think they trade. They don't even use a stop loss. It's completely different. And I have to say that institutions, what do we consider as institution? So to give you an example, that institutional definition, when I worked my last job at the bank as a risk manager, institutions were like utility companies, for example, who go out to the commodities market, to the gas market, to fix, you know, to buy gas and oil futures and trade with them, or carbon emission. It's a liquid commodity. Now those were the institutions, but they had no interest to move the market because all they cared about is to resell so they bought the energy cheaper and they sold it at a higher price to their consumers, restaurants, businesses, hotel industries. So those are the real institutions. Now the banks, yes, banks on the other hand, who are below central banks, you know, even retail banks, but investment banks as Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, now those definitely can move any market if they want to, but institutions, no. And some institutional traders, they don't even have access to capital markets because they just phone the bank to save money. They don't get access to Bloomberg or, you know, don't get capital market access, but they have access to a broker, which is a retail bank, and they call them up like, oh, we need this amount of gas futures, etc., gas contracts. It's different things, but does SMC work? If it makes money for some people, do it 100%. If it doesn't, look for something else.
Actually, the main issue with this SMC things, that no clear reference. So maybe Thomas has his own definition. I have my own definition. So
Agree.
someone saying that, yeah, exactly. So Raul may be using this very tight stop loss, 5-10 pips. So, and he using the order block with the pivot points. So this kind of things. But I think everyone, if you check on YouTube or internet, different reference, they have a different definition. So I think it's okay, you need some new strategy to sell it, to just to start making something new and grab more people. Yeah. Because actually when you see also the older people, they're talking about the bank traders, they saying that all these indicators, chart, even the candles is bullshit. SMC is bullshit, ICT is nothing. So they talking about that like a footprint and this order flow things, the numbers. So I think everyone trying to market his or has a good marketing for his strategy and way of trading.
We to trade like a bank, we have to define what the retail bank, investment bank, prime broker, what kind of bank, because there are different kind of trading methods depending on what kind of data they have access to. Prime brokers have access to hedge funds, and smaller boutique shops are trading through prime brokers. They know exactly the kind of positions that they have. Of course they're going to capitalize on it. They would be crazy. Retail banks, do they have access to hedge funds? No, they don't, but they have access to, for example, high net worth individuals, because trust me, at retail banks we had some 4 or 5 clients who had more money than the annual GDP of some countries. And it's not joke, they were like really heavyweights, and when they went out to the market, because they speculated on positions, it was heavy exposure to those clients, so they know which direction most of the clients trading. They know the sentiment, and I think sentiment is a key, and access to market data. But anyway, long story short, if one strategy or method or tool makes money for someone, use it. If it doesn't, or if you don't, if we don't agree with someone, or if someone doesn't agree with someone else that indicators are the best, no, SMC is the best, no, don't tell of other people what they use. Let them use what they are confident with, comfortable with, and then let them just make money, in my opinion.
Every brain works different, and what you see with your lines, it's not that other ones have to see that too, and they can need the help of an indicator, or they look in a different way. So you have to find your way you can translate the charts.
And nothing works 100%.
Everybody different. No.
And actually, this is what make Forex business one of the best businesses in the world. So kind of challenge and different methodologies, different ways. So yeah. Not easy, tough, hard, but actually it's really interesting and so nice challenge.
Guys, why is my money not doubled already? I came back and price pulled back.
Because you left the building for a while.
It will drop soon. There's resistance, pivot points, daily pivot points.
Pound is going up, and the correction was true.
After a drop.
And
consolidation.
I mean, look at this volatility. Look at that volatility. Girl. Boy, what's happening? USD is getting whooped. USD Japanese yen. Whoa! US 30 came back from the grave. Ooh. Very nice.
Very nice.
But that said, I'm gonna call it today, as we've been doing the stream almost 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, and there's not much is happening on the markets, and we have our prime day on Wednesday when we have the FOMC voting members going to vote about the future of the interest rate of the United States of America. So, should we stay a little bit longer on the stream?
Up to you.
I don't know. Brim TV Network is asking, hi Thomas, do you concern about the manipulation of the market when you analyze? Yeah, you can never be 100% sure. Yeah, I do concern by using a stop loss and using sensible lot sizes, because that's the only thing that a trader can control. That's the only thing you have power over, nothing else. You, me, and any other trader have no power above anything else in the market. Nothing. We are powerless. Only the position size and stop loss, and some other decisions.
By the way, Thomas, how did your wine harvesting go?
Very good, thank you very much. We harvested white was about 700 liters. The red is about
cool.
300. Yeah, so 700 liters of white wine.
Okay. So are you sending us some pictures?
No, that was a family event. No, that's a family event. So I like to keep, personal and family stuff separate from all of this.
No, not the event, the vineyard and the wine chucks and what do they call it?
Maybe one day. Maybe I could do a stream in the vineyard.
Oh, that would be cool, man.
How's your house, Thomas?
Sorry?
Sorry, now you're in discussion.
The roof will be ready by this Wednesday.
Good.
And then the rest will come. The rest will follow. Everything is freaking
But then
expensive.
it's watertight.
Yeah. Water sealed.
Is
yeah.
coming. Good.
Yeah, it's
We had some bad weather last week in Budapest, I saw.
Yes, we have loads of rain. Luckily the roof is up. It is still raining now, but it's going on well. Can't complain. But probably we're gonna move in next spring or summer, early summer, because everything is delayed by 6 months.
Yeah.
Everything is delayed 6 months.
It's important that your roof is sealed.
Yep, that's the most important. And
it's the most important thing of your whole house.
Yeah, a studio new trading room is going to be set up. It's going to be a separate room fully dedicated for trading. I'm thinking to get the Bloomberg terminal as well. I have many plans for next year, and I hope you guys are going to be part of it. You guys definitely will be part of it, but big plans are coming up.
Cool. It's nice. Gives some energy.
Conscious Trade is asking, what can you say about Raja Banks? Does Raja have a bank? I know Raja, but he doesn't have a bank, so I can't say anything. But that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, see you tomorrow at the usual morning briefing, 8 AM, okay?
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Thomas.
Have a good evening, guys.
Yes, guys.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
People of YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. And Raja Bank always making money when he's not live. If live, sure cut loose. Well, I have no idea. I don't want to comment on other traders. I do my business live. If you would like to join the Alpha FX community, all you have to do is go to the website and take one of the available plans, as only, I think, oh my god, there's only one membership available. If you want to get it before the FOMC rate decision, make sure that you taking up that membership. And for now, I wish you a good evening, stay safe and trade safe. This is the Alpha FX.
It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.